Was good, champs? It's your boy Jerry. Welcome back to Champion Talk. Welcome back to the channel. And today we got another segment of Champ Time. I hope everyone is doing well. And today's video will be 3 teams that's about to make a crazy playoff push. So give this video a thumbs up, man, and stay tuned.
J Squad.
Alright, fellas, let's get into this video, man. As we all know, the playoffs are right around the corner. And there's a lot of teams on the outside looking in, man. And a lot of teams making, striving to make a playoff push, get to that 8th seed. Well, really that 10th seed, you know how the play-in thing gonna go this year. But the first team, man, this team been impressing me all year. This team is definitely on my radar. The Memphis Grizzlies, man. The Memphis Grizzlies, they're 9th in the West right now at 17-16. We all know what happened to them early in the year, man. Lost Ja Morant in like the second week of basketball. You know, that's their best player, their playmaker, their point guard. And then, Jaren Jackson, he hasn't played at all this year, I don't think. He has an injury going on. And you would think in the Western Conference, a team missing their 2 young pieces, their cornerstones, that they will be, at the bottom of the West, man. But they standing strong and not in 9th place right now, missing their 2 best players for majority of the year. Now, Ja's been back for around, 3 weeks, I believe. He's getting back into the mix of things. But the Memphis Grizzlies, they've been fighting all year, man, staying afloat. It's been amazing to me. They're obviously well coached. They play hard. They play defense. They move the ball. They got shooters, and they pace. They run up and down the floor. They get up and down. And then, so getting Ja Morant back, that's big for them. Hopefully Jaren Jackson can, end up suiting up this year. And, right now at 9th spot, missing, being hindered all year. They got a better record than the New Orleans Pelicans with all that talent they got over there with Zion, B.I., and Lonzo. And then a team like Golden State. Golden State is don't get me wrong, they're not what they used to be, but they got Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre, Draymond, you know what I'm saying? They got hoopers over there. The Memphis Grizzlies got a better record than them. So getting them, as they get healthier and starting to get back in the swing to things, I expect them to have a huge second half this year. And we all seen what they did in the bubble last year. If you was a Trailblazers fan, boy, I know you was scared, man, in that little play-in game for the 8th seed, because Ja Morant and Dylan Brooks was bringing it every night to Dame and CJ. Really made Dame and CJ work for those play-in games. So I think they're hungry. I think they're itching for a playoff spot. And like I said, man, they're a young team, so they're gonna be tough to beat, because all they do is they play hard, man. They run that floor. So, that's kind of been Memphis. That's their style of play, man. Play defense, move the ball. We remember them with Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, Zebo, Tony Allen, and those guys. We know what type of style of basketball they play. So, keep the Memphis Grizzlies, keep them on your radar. And hey, I like Ja Morant, man. He's actually, when it comes to him and Trae Young, I hear this debate a lot. I'll probably take Morant over Trae Young, but let me know in the comment, man. Who would you rather have as your point guard for the next 10 years, Ja Morant or Trae Young? But moving on to our second team, we're gonna keep it out west. This has probably been, for me, this has been my most disappointing team, man. The New Orleans Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? They got first pick talent and Zion Williamson. They had a breakout player last year in Brandon Ingram, and then they got a floor general in Lonzo Ball. Now, when you look at their team, their whole team, they don't have the best bench. They got Eric Bledsoe off the bench. They got Steven Adams with them anchoring down the paint, so they really have a formidable team. I ain't saying they should dominate the West, but they shouldn't. They damn sure shouldn't be 13th in the West at 15-22. That's unacceptable with all that talent over there. So I think, what is it, Stan Van Gundy? He's a defensive-minded coach. He coached them guys. I'm surprised, they rank so low defensively. They're like 24th in the league in defensive rating. So I don't know what's going on over there, but I know it's way too much talent with B.I. and Zion Williamson. I think those guys are way better than 15 and 22. And I think Zion, he's coming off his first All-Star appearance. He's looking a little nervous in the game, blowing all those dunks, man. I know y'all remember seeing that. But anyways, I think the Pelicans, I think they about to turn it up. I think they about to turn it up in the second half. I think their X factor though is Lonzo Ball. He has to be consistent. I think what hinders the Pelicans is when he out there being so lackadaisical and carefree when it comes to scoring. Because I'm a young guy. I'm 20, so I've been watching Lonzo Ball since he was in high school, and I know it's different. Different levels in high school and college, and then to the NBA. But he can score, man. Like I done seen him be aggressive before, so I think it's just all in his head, man. I think he could average at least 16, 17. I think he just got to get in that dominant mindset. So that's what I think it's gonna take. That's what I think it'll take for the Pelicans to at least get to that. They get to that 10th spot, to the 10th seed. They can fight for that 8th spot, man. So, the Pelicans, I expect them to do way better in the second half of the season. And to be honest, they really ain't got no choice, man. And Mr. Van Gundy, he might be on the hot seat. He might have to get up out of there because 15 and 22, that's not gonna cut it, man. But anyways, our final team, our third team. But before we get to that, can we get this video to 10 likes? 10 likes on this video. And also, if you're enjoying it, man, please subscribe to the channel. You won't miss out on no sports updates, no sport content. We got it all right here. But anyways, enough of that, man. But our third and final team, this team has been really, damn, I said the Pelicans was my most disappointing team. I might have lied to you guys because the Washington Wizards, Jesus, you put Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple-Double, together with the league's leading scorer in Bradley Beal. You would think, come on, in the East, at least 6th spot, man. At least 6th place. We got teams like the Knicks, the Hornets. Who else? Let me see. We got teams like the Knicks, the Hornets, the Atlanta Hawks. These teams. These are teams with those are all young teams. Really, the only All-Star out of those 3 teams right now is Julius Randle. I know Trae Young made it last year, but Trae Young it's on off about him this year. But that's for a different video. But yeah, man, the Washington Wizards, they bring in Westbrook. They pair him up with Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's been playing by himself for like the last 2 years. His old partner John Wall, he's been out a lot. But I just think they're. I don't know what it is, man. Like I know they don't play a lick of defense, but definitely at the beginning of the season they were definitely underperforming. It was just hard to watch. Bradley Beal going for 60. And it's not translating to W's. So, but something I saw though, before the All-Star break, they won some pretty big games. They beat teams like Brooklyn, and they beat teams like the Lakers, two of the top teams in the NBA, and especially the Brooklyn Nets, a team that's been on fire. So I think there's some promise in Washington. You got Westbrook, you got Bradley Beal, you got Thomas Bryant. I like him. You got the foreign kid, man, that just got drafted this year. I cannot pronounce his name to save my life. I'm gonna give it a try though. No, I'm not gonna embarrass myself. No, I got to. I want to say Avin Dicha. That's probably wrong, But anyways, I like Washington's group in the East, especially they shouldn't be lower than the Charlotte Hornets, the New York Knicks, and the Atlanta Hawks. That's just in my opinion. But yeah, those are my three teams, man. The Memphis Grizzlies, led by John Morant. The New Orleans Pelicans, led by Zion Williamson, and the Washington Wizards, led by Bradley Beal. I expect these three teams. They're man. They've been stinking up. Not Memphis. They get a pass, but these other two, but Memphis and New Orleans, been down. New Orleans and Washington, they have been really, really upsetting this year. So I expect them boys to turn it up this season. I expect those boys to turn it up in this next half of the season. And hey man, stay tuned, man. Playoff basketball coming soon. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up, share it, comment down below where you agree, where you disagree. And please, please, please subscribe, man, for more and more great content. But anyways, hey, I'm out of here, man. Enjoy your day, night, week, whenever you watch this. And I'm out.